Okay, I look kind of like a Sesame Street monster right now because I'm dyeing my hair. Because, I dyed it blue at the beginning of the semester, and then I dyed it brown to cover up the fact that it was all bleached out, and the brown started fading, so my hair looked bad. My girlfriend pointed that out to me today. Not in those terms. She didn't say, hey, your hair looks crappy, but she said, I can see where the faded blue is shining through. And I said, that kind of sucks. I don't want to go around looking like a half-faded wreck all summer. So I'm dyeing my hair red because I miss being a redhead. I really like being a redhead. I think redheads have more fun, not blondes. And I just like it. So I just put this dye in my hair. Gotta give it like a half an hour to set. So I decided, hey, it's time for a vlog because today I came home from college. I finished my last final exam, which was a take-home exam, which was technically due at midnight last night, that I ended up emailing to her around like 2 o'clock today. So that wasn't really good, but it could have been worse. I could have been like a full day late instead of like 14 hours late, so hopefully she won't dock too many points because I've been under a lot of stress this week because it's been finals week and I've been writing papers and taking exams and trying to pack my whole room up and saying goodbye to everybody, and it's just been stressful. And I've been smoking a lot of cigarettes, which I'm not doing anymore because I'm back in my parents' house. So no more cigarettes for me, which is fine. I can quit. I quit once already. I can do it again. I'm not worried about my fortitude or my willpower or anything like that. Pretty sure I got this. But it's been like 12 hours since my last cigarette. I don't really feel like I need one again yet, so hopefully the cravings will not sucker punch me, because that would suck. But I did okay the first time I quit. I didn't have really bad cravings. Like, I cut down from like 10 cigarettes a day to like 5 cigarettes a day to like 2 cigarettes a day. And then I just stopped smoking them, and that worked pretty well. But, like I said, I've been under a lot of stress, so instead of gradually cutting down, I started smoking more. So instead of smoking, like, 1 or 2 cigarettes yesterday, I smoked, like, 10 cigarettes yesterday. So that's not good. But, whatever. If it's gonna bite me in the ass, I'm stronger than that, and there is no way I am going to give in to that craving while I'm still living in my parents' house. So, wish me luck. Yeah, but finals are over. They went pretty well. I got a 90 on my French final because my French teacher is the only person who's actually finished grading them, because there are only 5 people in my French class. So it's easy for her to grade them. My deviance final went pretty well, but I can't get higher than a B on it because 15 points were about an article that I wasn't in class when it was discussed. And I think that kind of sucks to make so much dependent on one article. That was a dick move, but whatever. My complaining is not going to erase the fact that it happened. So I'll probably get a B on that because I've been doing really well in that class, and I'm not really that worried about my comprehension of the material, so I'm looking at, like, maybe a B minus because of those fucking 15 points. But definitely not a C. I definitely did not get a C on that test. I would have gotten an A if it hadn't been for that one stupid article. My science and religion test went really well. I'm pretty sure I aced it. I'm going to be shocked if I don't end that class with an A. And then my psycholinguistics final, which was the one I handed in late, just was not good. I really lost interest in that class and stopped caring and stopped, like, when I stopped giving a fuck, it just got bad. And I don't know what I got on my term paper for that class, whether she's even graded them yet. I don't know what I got on my presentation, although the presentation seemed to go pretty well. So that's the only class I honestly have no idea what grade I'm going to get. Pretty sure I've got an A in science and religion. Pretty sure I've got either a B or a B plus in French. Pretty sure I'm going to carry at least a B in deviance because I've been doing really well in that class. Although I question her grading rubric strongly. But it was an interesting class, so I was engaged with the material, which stopped happening in psycholinguistics about halfway through the semester. So, grades come out May 30th, or the final day for grades to be put in is May 30th. So I will be checking the website probably too much over the next 10 days, but I could just wait until the 30th and just look at it then, but I'm impatient and I want to know my grades as soon as I can humanly find them out. So I'm going to check that like daily, if not multiple times daily, because that's what I do. And a whole bunch of my friends are graduating and I'm really going to miss them. And it makes me sad to think about what Wells is going to be like without certain people there. Because certain people just define aspects of Wells for me. Like, there is, like, one person who is the coolest person on campus. And I have no idea who's going to be the coolest person on campus now that she's leaving, because she was so fucking cool. And it's just not going to be the same without her there. And I don't know. And there are people who, like, led the clubs I was part of who are graduating. So, like, Sex Collective, which was led by Mary and Loie, is now going to be led by Mary and Shane. Shane is my girlfriend. I asked her out and she said yes. But, so, that's, like, the leadership is halfway transferring roles. And I know Mary's going to do a good job because she did a good job last year. And I have every faith in Shane's abilities to do this. But they're both going to be thesising seniors next semester. So they're going to be super busy. And I actually ran for a leadership position in Saga instead of the secretary position. And I have no idea what's going on with that because I was like, hey, why don't we do the voting online so people who aren't coming to clubs because it's the end of the semester and they have too much shit to do can still have a say in the leadership of their clubs. And everybody's like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. I was like, I'm the secretary. I can do this. I can set it up. People can send their nominations to me. I can set up the survey. I can send it out to people, and we can find out by the time everybody leaves campus who's going to be the leader for next semester. And the current leader was like, no, I'll do it. I was like, okay. And she hasn't done it. And nothing has happened with that yet. And I'm kind of worried, to be perfectly frank, because this club is important to me, and I don't want to see it crash and burn. And it's really going to upset me if we come back in the fall with no leadership because somebody dropped the ball on something that I was willing to take care of and I could have gotten done. Frustrating. But no women ran against me for the co-chair position, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be part of the leadership of Saga next semester, which is exciting because we do a lot of really cool things, like Zap panels and a drag show and, like, vigils and movie showings and stuff. And I just want the club to do well. I want people to be engaged. I want people to be interested. I want to get our message out to the campus. I want to do better than we did last semester, and we did really well next semester, so I want to make it even better. But I'm not even certain I have a position because these voting things have not happened. And I have sent emails like, hey, we should probably get this going because it's kind of important, and I've gotten no response. So I'm probably going to take my frustration that I'm building up right now and send her another email when I get out of the tub and be like, look, if you're not going to do this, send the shit to me. I will take care of it. Just let me get this done because it needs to happen. And I'm not going to be rude about it. I'm not going to be abrupt or like or like up in her face or anything. I'm just going to say, obviously you're busy. You have more things on your mind because you're a graduating senior. Let me take care of it for you. And hopefully that will happen because it's kind of important to me. And yeah. Okay, what else can I talk about? End of the semester, clubs, I have a girlfriend. Like I said, my last vlog around, spring break, I said when I went back from spring break I was going to ask someone out. Well, I got my courage together and I asked her out and she said yes, and we've been dating for like a month now. Wait, no, like a month and a couple of weeks now. And it's nice. And I haven't been in a relationship for a while, so it's kind of cool. We don't really get to see too much of each other because she's like student teaching and she's always super busy, and I got more and more busy as the semester progressed, and now she went home and I'm home, so we're like an hour and 45 minutes away from each other instead of being like 5 minutes away from each other, so we're going to see even less of each other over the summer, which kind of makes me sad. But it's not like we don't have Facebook. Thank God for the internet. What else? Oh, the new Lady Gaga album leaked early, and it's been growing on me. I wasn't so sure about it the first time I listened to it, but now I like it more, and I think my favorite songs are Shisa and Highway Unicorn, and I really didn't like Judas the first time I heard it, but it's growing on me more and more as I listen to it. So, yeah, Gaga. What else? Oh, I'm getting rats tomorrow. 2 rats, 2 female rats. One is all brown and one is brown and white. And I'm going to name them 21 and 24. And they will be my tiny henchmen. And it's gonna be awesome! And I'm totally psyched. I'm going to pick them up from some guy in Baldwinsville tomorrow. And I'm really excited to own rats again, because ever since Heather Ratface died, there has been a rat-shaped hole in my heart, and now I get to fill it with 2 rats instead of 1, and that's exciting. And I might try and train them to do tricks, like spinning around and playing fetch, because I saw a YouTube video of rats playing fetch last night, and it was fucking awesome. So I'm a psychology student. I got this behavioral thing down. I should be able to train a rat. Like, I should be able to do this. Keep my fingers crossed, not put too many expectations on myself, because God only knows how difficult this actually is. But, I got high hopes, and I'm really excited about having rats again, and that's basically what's going on in my life now. And I am going to turn this off and wash this shit out of my hair. And hopefully the next time I get bored enough to make a vlog, I will be a bodacious redhead. See you later.